Hey, this is Tommy Lynch in North Carolina. I just want to tell you a quick story about why this care bar business is such a great business. But I'm going to tell you a quick story about a guy named Dr. Dennis Steigerwald. Now, his end result was that he ended up being one of the top earners in this business and even in this industry. But Dr. Steigerwald started a career as a renowned chiropractor. He had a practice or maybe several practices that were doing very well, very lucrative in his career. But somewhere along the line, he had an accident which totally knocked him out of commission. He was not able to practice his chiropractic work from that point forward. Well, as a result, within about 6 months or so, he had lost everything. When I say everything, since he was so successful in his chiropractic career, he had attained a lot of stuff, a lot of stability, a lot of credibility in homes, cars. He could eat the way he wanted to. He could do anything he wanted to do if it required money because he had time. He had time and he had money, and when you put them both together, he had everything. Well, somewhere along the line, he lost. He had an accident and he lost everything within 6 months. Then he and his wife had to struggle. They were having issues paying rent and where they're going to live, how are they going to live, where the money's going to come from. Well, they found referral marketing at first after a few years, and they got back on top. He was able to gain back a lot of things that he had lost in the previous years from the accident. But as a result of that, in 2008, he lost everything again. Okay, and as a result of that, he had to go back to borrowing money and wonder how he was going to pay rent because he lost everything again. Well, shortly thereafter, I think in 2011, he discovered care bars. Somebody called him about care bars and he joined. But he was still struggling because he even though he had found care bars, which was a great company, but he still had not made any money yet. It was early in the business. He told his wife, he said, babe, if you give me 2 years in this thing, I'm going to turn this thing around. So in the meantime, he worked the business. He had to borrow the money to get his first package to even get in the business. Because you could join the business for free, but he bought a package to speed up his income, and he had to borrow that money. Well, long story short, skip it to the end, Dr. Dennis Steigerwald is one of the top income earners in care bars international. He's been in the network marketing industry for 34 plus years. Okay, that's not nothing to sneeze at. This gentleman has put in the work, he's done his due diligence, and now he's on top. Now he's able to have the things that he needs, and not only does he have the money and the resources, he now has time freedom. He has time freedom to spend that money, to spend the time with his wife and his family that he'd like to spend. Now, you might say, well, what other things make care bars so unique? I think I've already said that it's free to join. Care bars is getting gold in the hands of the masses and not just the 1%. Care bars is free to join. You can buy a package to get it to speed up your income. We get paid 5 times a month, every Friday and the first Monday of every month. We get paid on a prepaid MasterCard. What does that mean? That means that, first of all, MasterCard has vetted us and they know we're a good company, one. And two, you can take that MasterCard to any country and it'll give you the currency for that country. You take it to Japan, it'll give you the yen. You take that same card and put it in an ATM machine in Mexico, it'll give you the dinero, the peso. So what am I saying? Care Bars is a unique company that I believe everybody should look at. Now, by joining Care Bars, it's free to join, puts you in business in 122 countries like that, okay? Just like that, okay? Care Bars has the best gold that you can acquire for the money. So in closing, I'd like you to take a look at it. Take a look at Care Bars. Take a look at carebars.com. Look on the bottom there where the title is, where it says, this is it. This is the one with Dr. Dennis Steigerwald. Call that callback number. I dare you. Call that callback number. Listen to that call. Listen to his story, because he's telling it. I'm just giving you the highlights, but he's telling it. Hear the conviction in his voice when he tells his story. Tommy Lynch in North Carolina, thank you for listening. I look forward to hearing from you. Bye-bye.